Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is a Let's Play Persona 5 Royale bonus video 3. This time we're going to be trying to do Fortune Teller Lady Social Link, all the events that we did not get to see in the main game. We reloaded our save. The closest save we had that would give us enough time to actually finish her was the one right after we killed Akechi, basically. So then I went ahead and redid Shido's pal, or like, you know, did the Shido boss fight off screen, did the events, because I think we were only like rank 1 with her at the time. And now this is our rank 5 or rank 6 event? Yeah, because we got her to rank 4 normally, so this would be the rank 5 event, the first one we haven't seen. So let's go ahead and talk to her. We will, you know, have to do the whole Holy Grail thing again, which will be fun. I mean, I'll do it off screen, of course, but the things I do for the sake of this dang fortune teller lady, I would have to spend, like, wait and do the most annoying one last, the lady who only shows up like once a week. What would you like to do today? Verification test. I never remember which one is actually the social link. There's a lot I want to tell you. Please take a seat.
Thank you.
And this is also when it's like, oh no, actually she doesn't show up enough times. You can only get her to rank 9 or some shit. I'm pretty sure that's like not possible because we only need to show up like 4 more times. Since we can pray for her every single day. Every day we're praying for this lady to give us our money back. I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building a successful business from the ground up. And a book about the secret to being a good listener. It was written by a hostess from a club in Ginza. Just picking out which books to bring took me half a day. I have tons more back home though. I'm gonna be honest, lady, I have no clue why you're showing me books. I started using these as reference materials for the advice I give to my clients. Okay, I was like, I don't know why you're showing me this. Because from what I remember, the last event was the one where she talks about like her village or something that she came from. And that was basically it. This way I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. What about the divine power? You shouldn't make fun of me, you know? That's a quick path to horrible luck. Anyway, I was trying to say that I believe that you're a true magician. Anyway, what I really want to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune-telling philosophy. Those with strong convictions can in fact change fate. Oh, and as for the people I sold holy stones to, am I getting my money back? I've started reading their fortunes free of charge. But the money that you stole from them, I'd like to return the money they gave me too, but did you spend it all? Well, am I interrupting? It's me, the bad guy.
What?
Yokota-san? Been a while, maiden. What are you doing here? Chairman asked that I come see how things are going. And who are you? That's my apprentice. I haven't actually introduced him to the chairman yet. You're telling me you're so busy you needed to hire an apprentice.
Oh,
Yes, he's been a wonderful help. And technically we don't pay him. He's a sucker. I see. I guess I should have expected such great foresight from you, maiden. Now then, I should be going. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry you had to see that. Maiden? Well, it's a nickname of sorts. Anyway, it's a private matter. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Wait, are you perhaps worried about me?
thank you.
I'm so touched, honestly. You say that, yet there's no musical notes popping out of your head, so I don't fucking believe you. My luck really improves when you're around. I know, in return for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want. Now here's the question, did I just pick all the wrong dialogue options, or is this another event where no matter what you pick, you can't get any extra notes? Because her social link is cursed?
Oh,
Already so late. I should close up for today.
goodbye.
It's like, I don't know, it's like, do I need a save scum? Or is her event just actually cursed? Because if I reload and I pick different stuff, and I still get no notes, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know. And we'll do one more attempt. This lady fills me with immense rage. Do a verification test. Hang out.
Thank you.
Because it's either going to be we have to save scum this, we have to save scum praying, and I'd rather save scum this. What did we say? You're a hard worker. Okay, no, we just didn't pick the right options. Well, I feel okay about that. Are you in trouble? Nope. Okay.
All right.
What I get for not just complimenting people without meaning it. I don't actually think she's a hard... See, that's the secret. I don't actually think she's a hard worker. I was lying to her. And she doesn't even know it. Alright, guess we'll pause until we get to the next event. We should be able to get one more in before having to kill God again. Hopefully. Alright, we're back. What up, fortune teller lady? You actually showed up kind of quick. How does this work again?
What shall we do?
So I can make you... Can I do it with you? No? Because my understanding is that this just like gives you like bonus points with them. But I can't do it with you and you're the only person left. Yeah, predicts your compatibility. So I assume that's like it gives you notes for... I mean, I guess would be for free, so it's like an alternative to... Like a non-time wasting alternative to, what you call it? Praying for people? That, or if it does pass time, then it's just you can pray for people at night. Let's hang out.
The thing is...
Recently our reputation has really started shooting up. A lot of my clients leave happy now too. As opposed to in the past where they left broke. I have managed to use my own powers to alter some fates that had once seemed inevitable. Suppose all you really need to change fate is a strong will like what you have. I could do more though. Are you on break right now, Mifune-kun?
What?
Fukurai-san? Ah, so you're the apprentice I've heard so much about. It's me. I am a cult leader. You can tell by my suit. It's all white. Everyone knows all white suits are evil. I've been wondering, why are you so interested in Mifune-kun? Cause I want my money back? I like fortune telling? That's why you volunteered to be an apprentice under her. You must be quite a big fan. That aside, I have to choose to commend you for your judgment. Her fortunes are like a light guiding lost lambs to the unending darkness ahead.
Oh,
by the way, this here is Fukurai-san. He's a chairman of the ADP. You don't know about that, but it's probably like, it's almost assuredly a cult. Oh, you don't know about the ADP yet? It stands for Assembly of the Divine Power. Yes, as you can tell from the name, it's a cult. Our goal is to relieve the hearts and minds of today's weary souls via healing events and seminars and taking their money, and I'm going to buy a super yacht. We also sell holy stones, the well from which our divine power springs. They're a large part of our business. Fukurai-san, that reminds me, Yokota-kun was telling me you've been acting a little strange recently. More importantly, it seems you started falling behind in your holy stone sales quotas. Is everything okay? I'll cover the decrease in revenue with my fortune-telling fees. Fukurai-san? I'm not really sure how effective these holy stones really are. Excuse me. Well, you remember who showed you the way when you arrived here from the countryside lost and confused? You remember who saved you when you were stuck working in a seedy club with no place to turn? It was me. Are you saying you no longer have to trust in someone who's done so much for you? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Working in the seedy club is probably more self-respecting than scamming people. Then enough of the skepticism. Just focus on continuing your role as the Maiden of Relief. Read the futures of those unfortunate souls who come to us and lead them to salvation with the holy stones. It's gotta be a joke, man. There is no salvation for those who joke. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. This religion's got it out for me, man. Also, I just paid it to the movie theater is showing Cult 9. Yeah, that's very fitting. You don't want things to go back to how they were, do you, Mifune-kun? Don't you remember breaking down in front of me, telling me how everyone called you a monster? And if you don't carry your weight as a man in relief, you'll be exactly that, a monster. Like, have you ever thought, I mean, I know this is easy to say, but like, what if you just like didn't get socially manipulated? Like, come on, man. You really telling me like this guy is the one who's like got you in a damn cult? This loser? Yo, leave her alone. Where's my notes? Fine, if you want to spend your time fooling around with this child, go right ahead. But don't forget, Mifune-kun, the ADP is the only place you'll ever belong. I've never actually worked at a nightclub. I did get tricked into walking into one, though. I don't care. I think working at a nightclub is way more respectable than, whatever the hell you're doing. I mean, fortune telling's fine. Scamming people into buying magic rocks, not fine. Anyway, the chairman is known for exaggerating details. You must think I'm weird, huh? All this talk about me being a maiden or a monster. I mean, you're just a freaking lady to me, man.
What?
Nobody's ever treated me so nicely before. I mean, that's a little sad, but... By the way, it's pretty amazing how we stood up to the chairman back there. What do you mean, we? I mean, I guess you were like, hey, I don't really feel bad about, like, scamming people when they're at their, like, most, vulnerable positions. I would never have been able to talk to him about the Holy Stones had I been alone. Your strength helped me speak up. I need to be strong, more like you. And I don't know. I guess on one hand, at the same time, it's also a part of me that's like, if you buy a magic rock to solve your problems, maybe you deserve to get scammed.
All right.
And so the chairman seems serious about the whole Holy Stones issue. Maybe I pay a fine if I don't meet my quotas, and there's a huge penalty for resigning from my post. A penalty? What do you mean a penalty? Why would you sign a contract with that dude? It's probably not even legally enforceable. If there is, I mean, assuming there's a contract. He's probably just like, oh, no, you gotta give me 1,000,000 yen, or else, ... Suppose my fate is impossible to change after all. Anyway, I should close up for today.
Until next time.
Night. Sorry about today. I already know what I must do in order to change my fate, but whenever I face the chairman, I just can't find the courage to say what I need to. I mean, you gotta be honest with yourself. Absolutely right. Nothing will come of making excuses. I'm the only one who can change my weakness. You're so strong. We're also, legally speaking, a murderer. Now, we didn't do that shit, but legally, we did do that. Kind of. Gonna think about all this a little more. Thank you once again for today. I'll see you next time. I guess legally we'd be an alleged murderer, because we haven't actually been tried. Now that will, well, that'll probably be the last one. I never pay attention to what day she's actually available. Is it like Tuesday and Saturdays? Is that the days that she's available? Because I assume it's like the same days every week, but I never pay attention to that shit, if I'm being honest. I know, it's a big surprise. What's the plan? What do you mean, what's the plan? I'm not talking to you. You crazy? Alright, we'll pause it up and come back, and either we'll be in the royal content or we'll get one more Chihaya event in.
Hey,
Alright, we're back. Our final talking time event with Chickadee before having to kill God again, probably. Unless you... what if we just made a deal? What if we made a deal that you showed up every single day in a row? Come on, please. Granted, I still don't think that'd be enough because I think this is just rank 6 we're getting. But what if you showed up multiple times? What if you showed up in the morning as well? Thoughts? No? Alive and dead at the same time. Verification test. Remember last time that man, Chairman Fukurai, visited me? If you have some time, can you stick around and chat for a bit? Yeah. Let's go somewhere else. I've been thinking a lot about our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you. Besides, I'm gonna tell you everything about Fukurai-san. As well as the real reason why I decided to leave my village. I already told you about how it was a small traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right? Well, when I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me as a messenger of God. But when I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster. I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windows, though. Things went on like that for some time, until one day an angry mob came and burned the house down. And that's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. Oh, you didn't, you know, turn into a mass murdering psychopath? No, you didn't do that? Oh, that's weird. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. I found myself surrounded by dangerous people, but that's when Fukurai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know. Well, no, he's not, because those aren't real, but... He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who'd just come to Tokyo. I mean, he probably knew that just because of your, like, general vibe and demeanor. Not because he has magic powers. Only we have magic powers. Then once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. I mean, it sounds like you're joining the army when you say it like that. And that's when he gave me the moniker of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed a divine power to save others from misfortune. And I could become more than the monster people saw me as. I broke down the moment he said that. Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any powers. But I thought I might be able to save people even though I was a monster. But what, send them to financial ruin? 100,000 yen, I mean, that's, you know, that's something to scoff at, man. And perhaps because I was a monster. Truth is, I was only ever selling those holy stones for my own personal benefit. Terrible person, huh? I mean, kinda, yeah. I don't know. If you just sold them for not such an astronomical price.
I figured.
Right. But honestly, I'm glad I told you all this. I really needed someone to talk to about it.
I've made up my mind.
You know what? I see now how wrong I was. I'm not gonna keep turning a blind eye to injustice. I'm gonna expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake up the other members of the truth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to me today. If there's anything you need to talk about, I'll be glad to return the favor. I mean, it's like, you did some pretty shitty stuff, but, you know, it's not so bad.
Alright.
Like, you haven't crossed the point of no return. You know, it's not like you, like, caused a train to derail and kill a bunch of people or nothing. By getting the Fate Read, you can find out a Confidant's future abilities. They will then be viewable from the Confidant menu. Okay? Actually completely useless. Now that I think about it though, just saying the Holy Stones are powerless won't convince people. ADP holds what they call seminars for believers, but it's really just brainwashing. That's why everyone thinks they'll be unhappy without a Holy Stone. Honestly, I don't hold any sway there, even though I'm the Maiden of Relief. Who is the chairman? Let me think it over some more. We can talk further next time.
Thank you.
Hey, gotta go kill God first, though. You know, that's not gonna be a problem. That's not gonna mess with your psychic powers, is it? You, like, throw off the Yoke Rebellion and all that? Please hear me out. Now that I think about it, I barely knew anything about the chairman nor the ADP in general. I'm thinking of doing some research on the ADP first. I'm done turning a blind eye. So the maiden's taking action, eh? Well, within the organization, I'm little more than window dressing. Unless I find some decisive evidence, I doubt the other members will truly come to their senses. From now on, I'll see with my own two eyes rather than through cryptic fortunes. I'll let you know if I find anything, so please promise me that you'll come by again. And then she gets disappeared, never to be seen again. Okay. I guess we're gonna go defeat God Morgana. Actually, there's one thing I want to do real quick before we. I was looking at the theater, and we gotta watch Saw. It's important that we watch Saw. Almost time for the movie, because I had to check. I was like, is the movie it's showing actually called Cult 9? It apparently it's. I've never really paid attention to the fact that it has a text on the theater screen. But after seeing it back there, I was like, is it just so happened that it's showing a movie called Cult 9 while this cult guy is talking? But I guess it's just always like that. Like the text doesn't correspond to whatever current movie is playing. But then we have to watch Saw. I can totally handle this sort of stuff. Watching this scary movie. I mean, Saw is not scary. It's not even like trying to be scary. It's a thriller. You even watch the credits all the way to the very end. Alright, let's go home. I mean, even the sequels that are like more horror-y are still not like trying to be scary. I don't know. I was a little disappointed in that. I thought that was, I thought a Saw parody that has some good potential, but they didn't really. It's an elephant or something. Was the joke? I don't know. The elephant in the room. Okay. Well, goodbye. We'll come back after we defeat God and cross over into Maruki's reality, I guess. Alright, we're back. We still haven't killed God yet, actually, because I forgot there was you have like a week of free time after Cheeto's deadline passes. I thought it was just like, you did like a story day, then exams, then you went into Mementos. I didn't remember that you actually had like several free days. I actually did miss one potential rank up because I just wasn't thinking about well, I thought she was already ready to rank up, so I wasn't going to the shrine. I was just ending the days, and then she was available like a couple in-game days ago, but it wasn't a rank up event. So we could theoretically be at 8, which still wouldn't have been, doesn't really matter because it's not like we wouldn't have been able to finish her before having to go back into Mementos anyway. But so what would you like to do today? Do a verification test. I don't like to talk about. The ADB case is more complicated than I thought. What am I going to do? Hang out. Chairman's pushing me as hard as ever to sell those fake stones. I've been trying to use this as an opportunity to investigate into the ADP seminar so I can expose them. The deeper I dig, the scarier everything becomes. What you found out? ADP apparently doesn't profit very much from the sales of those holy stones. It's nothing more than a front. Most of the revenue actually comes from the seminars. Here they give their patrons some sort of mind-altering drug. What the fuck? Okay, I wasn't really expecting that. I thought it was just that, you know, the stones served as a way to weed out anyone who would not be susceptible to getting their brain scammed. You know, kind of like how like scams are generally made to be super obvious on purpose so that the only people who would respond to them are guys who you're going to be able to scam all the way through into paying you $500 in iTunes gift cards so they don't have their house taken away by the US government. Because the type of person who would give you $500 in iTunes gift cards is the type that wouldn't think it's weird that for some reason the US government wants you to pay them in gift cards. After which, they're encouraged to donate their life savings to the benefit of the ADP. People have even gone missing after seminars. Families have been torn apart by this madness. And I was a part of it all. Selling those fraudulent stones, I was in direct support of their horrible actions. I mean, yeah, but, you know, I don't hold that against you. Just the stone stuff. I know this doesn't make up for what I've done, but I want to help the others come to their senses. Barely anyone within the ADP will talk to me, though, and those who do won't actually hear me out. What should I do? These people are all heading down a path towards great ruin. Great ruin, you say? I see some way I can deal with the chairman. Right, I'll just have to admit to everything that's been going on, even if I get dragged down too. That's the only way. I'm not sure how to approach this issue. I might do something rash at this rate. I should take care of the chairman before that happens. Well, actually, Mementos is going to be, like, deleted in 2 days, but then it'll be back, like, 6 days later, so... it might be a little bit. What's his first name? The chairman? Yuichi Fukurai. Why do you ask? Don't worry about it. Oh. How strange. It seems the cards have changed somehow. Future's in line with that of the trickster. What does that mean? Even so, my fate remains unchanged. I'm destined to stay a monster. Need to take care of the chairman for Chihaya. Debunking the psychic. I have to think on this for a while. Let's finish for today.
Good night.
Hey yo, what up? Not interested. sorry, what's your name again? Mishima? Nishima? Alrighty, well, we'll be back after killing God for real this time. We interrupt your regularly scheduled fortune teller lady bonus video. Let's do Maruki's bad end. While I was replaying through the initial royal stuff, we got here and I was like, you know what? Let's just do this on screen. Well, let's accept this reality.
Oh,
yeah, fuck you, Akechi.
You'll accept this world?
Get wrecked, nerd.
No. Please tell me you're not serious.
Get wrecked. No, I'm serious, man.
Really? I'm just so happy that you've come to see things my way.
And then we hit him with the Metal Gear Rising. I don't think you're crazy. I think you're batshit insane!
You don't need to worry about anything anymore. Just leave the rest to me.
Oh man, my days, no. Only Sai was supposed to be able to make my days sick like that. Oh, it's playing the happy music? Where am I?
What's wrong? You seem out of it.
What's going on here? Who am I?
Is that some kind of joke?
You know us, always joking.
Come on, wake up, Mr. Party Planner.
God, I hate smiling Akechi.
This whole get-together
It's so
is your
cursed.
idea.
You know, something hit me a while back. We're the same age. You don't have to be so polite to me.
Who are you the same age as?
Oh, you're right.
You're not the same age though. You're younger. You're like a year younger than her.
But, Futaba-senpai, I still think of you that way. Then as your senpai, I order you to speak casually to me, and no senpai. Got it. Hi, Futaba? Was that, casual enough? Confirmed for casual. Thank you, Futaba-senpai.
Akechi was right. I prefer the real world with all the suffering and pain.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I mean,
Think Ryuji's ever gonna get to eat his food?
it's no biggie. Just go with whatever's easier for you. Your senpai allows it.
Attention, everybody! It's ehomaki time! I'm gonna do my thing.
I'm gonna stuff this whole thing inside my mouth in one go. And you're all gonna
make a wish,
applaud.
then eat this whole thing in one shot. So, what direction am I supposed to face for this to be good luck?
I have no clue.
It says that's north-northwest of here, and a bit to the right, so... roughly that way.
I don't know if Akechi's probably lying, man. That's probably the way you eat for good bad luck.
How much is a bit, though?
Also, I don't really know what you guys are talking about. It's not a cultural tradition I'm aware of. I mean, I get the gist, but...
I'll figure it out. Don't say a word to me until I'm done, got it? I gotta eat the whole thing without talking for the wish to come true. Watch this!
It's not in one bite. You didn't even put the whole thing in. You're sucking on the head.
Actually, have to watch this.
Yes.
I'd be hard
It's like he's playing
pressed
like
to
the
call this
kazoo or like a recorder.
Do you really think eating an entire roll of sushi could grant your wish? I prefer throwing beans for luck. Drive them demons away. Sojiro, you be the demon this year.
And are you going to be the one who cleans up afterwards?
Come on, Ryuji-senpai.
You
You
still,
can do it.
he's still fucking going, man.
Thanks.
Oh,
Oh,
Good grief.
Well, that's Ryuji for you.
Sorry.
me too. But I really do appreciate all of my senpai cheering me on.
That's right, we're cheering you on. We've got your back no matter what. After all, this is where you belong.
And Morgana's only like a year old, so I guess you're his senpai.
Yeah, we'll always be together. And that goes for all of you.
Everyone looks happy.
fine. I'll just try again.
Please don't.
Still at it, huh?
So we'll always be together, huh? I sure hope so.
Sure, it's like if the game were to end right now. We were in a very complicated situation. I'm not certain, but maybe this is all for the best. Sucking down sushi rolls at the...
That was quite the bash. Nice work putting that all together.
Let's have another one soon.
You can take it over for another party whenever you'd like. Hey, can I ask you something? So,
You think these are the winning lottery tickets?
I've been thinking for a while now, if it's good with you.
I mean, I guess we can like live here forever.
And I'll make sure to talk to your parents about it too. Okay?
We have those?
But at least until you're done with high school and all. Would you maybe like to keep staying at the cafe? And maybe even after graduation, you could...
Okay, one condition, you sleep in the attic this year and we get to sleep in a race car bed in the house?
What do you say?
Yeah.
Really? Well, I better get the ball rolling tomorrow then. Things sure are cooking up around here.
He said he'd go out with me? Oh man, oh god. Oh no, my days. It's so peaceful now. I'm not that bored.
Congratulations on graduating, you two!
Who graduated? Oh yeah, you guys.
Thanks.
Makoto's last big speech as council president got me all teared up. That was such a nice ceremony.
Hey, let me see.
Okay.
This is
You gotta
oddly
do
more
that to
detailed
be
than the normal
officially
ending.
graduated.
Which I don't know how I feel about that. I thought this was going to be like a 2-minute sequence.
Aren't you feeling even a bit sentimental?
I do kinda like it though. In a way, it almost feels like the ending we didn't get.
This year really flew by, didn't it? We made so many memories together. I might even remember those better than what we did in school.
Yeah. But it is gonna suck not seeing you two at school anymore.
Don't worry, I'll be attending here starting in April.
Well, you know, that whole thing about us staying here together forever, we've decided to rethink that then.
For real?
When
I'll
last
be
for
bringing the
real.
lunches, so you better get psyched. Sojiro's gonna teach me how to cook.
Please not beans. I mean, please
Alright,
beans, I
you're gonna
love
be here
beans.
too. Don't forget about me either. Maybe I should become a high schooler as well.
Absolutely not.
Ooh, will you? That sounds like fun.
That's crazy. They would never accept the mascot character into being high school.
Perhaps
You
I
to
should
be in
also
high
transfer
school?
to Shujin.
Makoto-senpai! Haru-senpai! You came to the ceremony? I wanted to tell you, in person. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you.
I have an idea. Why don't we take a group picture?
Oh yeah!
And I'll serve as your cameraman.
Oh no. This is when the bad end starts.
Akechi-kun! We haven't seen you since the pep rally. I've been meaning to ask, what are your plans after high school, Akechi-kun?
I thought I'd kick some puppies.
I'm thinking about going freelance.
Yes, freelance puppy kicking.
Considering how busy I've been up to now, I think I've earned at least a year or so of taking it easy.
Dog, you killed like 100 people.
Don't turn into a shut-in, got it?
Thanks for the warning. Now, everyone gather up over there.
At least a dozen. At least a dozen people. Because, I mean, you know, you have everyone he directly killed. And then you have like the indirect people, like, you know, the train crash at the start of the game. That's like 5 people right there. Who knows how many other events there were before the game started, since he was already famous as the detective for like making people go psycho crazy. I think Akechi's probably killed 100 people.
Would you rather I take that for you? You're all friends, right?
My true wish was to become a private detective. And now that the world is saved, I can fulfill that.
Okay, ready? Say cheese.
Hey, that's me.
How's it look? Let me see, let me see. I'd like to see it too. I'm glad we all fit.
Akechi, don't you like? I mean, not Akechi.
Thank you.
Marky, don't you? Aren't you busy?
Thank you.
Like rewriting the universe constantly? You ain't got time to be taking our picture. Oh god. He knows. Alright, that's not, I mean, that's actually pretty interesting. That was much longer than I expected. I thought it'd be like a 2-minute sequence. Feels kind of weird now that we're doing this in the fortune telling lady video, but like, I do kind of like just having this randomly thrown in. So I think we're gonna keep it like this. I just think it's funny. I didn't really think about the credits be having different stuff as well too. That's actually really interesting. I did not expect it to be this detailed. That's actually really cool. Come on, Morgana, you're better than this. You gotta have more aspirations in life. I don't really have like too much to say here, but I guess this is definitely like a vibe. I mean, like, you know, I don't know, like on some weird level, I almost like this ending more than the regular ending. I mean, it's a little too saccharine for me, like it's a little too like perfect. So it does have like it's not as impactful, because I mean I do actually really like in general I like kind of sad endings, or like at least bittersweet. So this one being like, you know, and then but I mean there is kind of like a somber tone to it, right? Knowing that it's all, you know, fake. But I don't know, it's interesting. Actually, I guess in a way though, maybe it is a more interesting ending though. That it's like everything perfect does happen, but you know, in the back of your mind, you know something's wrong with it all. That maybe in a way that actually is a bit more interesting than the more realistic normal ending. I don't know. It's kind of something to think about. Okay, no, we would not be friends with Akechi. Don't fucking blaspheme, Joker. Especially considering that, like, fundamentally Akechi would be, like, the same person. But he would still be, like, a professional puppy kicker. Like, one person cuts in front of him when he's at the Big Bang Burger, and then all bets are off. It is kind of surprising that they didn't bring back Kazumi at any point. You know, because back originally before that twist had been established, you know, I thought that it was going to be that Kazumi was still alive as, you know, during that, like, shrine sequence. Or, well, you know, Sumeria, but we didn't know Sumeria, but you know what I mean. I still think it's so funny that just to throw this in during the social link video. Because I mean, like, I really thought it was gonna be like a 2 to 3 minute sequence. I definitely didn't expect it to be like a 10-minute long ending plus the credits to be different as well too. Yeah, that's actually like a really interesting way to do a bad ending, I guess. Or I guess, I don't know, I guess you make the argument it's not even, because it's not really a bad ending. I mean, it's like, it's a bad ending in the sense that you don't get to see all the content, but... I think we probably, actually I don't even think it won't even let me skip it, so... I don't know, there might be like something at the very end, so we'll stick around. Because it's like, it's kind of weird, because I don't have anything to talk about, because it's not like we've already done the talking through the credits stuff. I guess I should mention as well, because I've already recorded this video before, but it'll go up after this one, I think. But there is going to be one more bonus video of doing the Jose boss fight that I didn't know existed until a couple days ago. I did that earlier today before I started to record this. So there's going to be one bonus video after this one, and then we do the discussion video that'll be sometime after this goes up. And then, maybe like a tier list of social links or something, and then Persona 3 later. And then I'll eventually play Strikers. And then that's pretty much, that's everything on the near horizon, Persona wise. Yep. Any names worth mentioning? Any weirdo, wacky names? No, these are all like pretty standard. Nothing really stands out. And there's the one Jasmine in the sea of Japanese names. All the players. Yep. That's me, dude. That's me. I'm a Persona 4 player. I mean 5. I mean, technically that was still correct, but... Oh god, he's staring in our soul. I mean, it really does feel like they put like more effort into this than they did the real ending, which I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe that's the message, is that Joker was fucking wrong. And you are just supposed to let Marky do his thing. Maybe that's the real message of the game. I say that slightly facetiously, but like also maybe the fact that like you have to agree with Akechi to go against Marky, like that should be like a red flag in and of itself. Alright, we will not be saving. Yeah. Alright, well, now we're gonna pause and return to finish off Fortune Teller Lady. Should be fun. I didn't really expect that to be so long, but that was definitely cool, and I do love the idea of it being buried within one of the normal bonus videos. Alright, we interrupt your regularly scheduled secret bonus video of Maruki's ending to do more Fortune Teller Lady stuff. We're in Mementos. We're gonna beat up her boss. Chairman, cult leader guy. Could be fun. There it is. Chairman Fukurai's shadow. He looks super shady. Like almost like he's some sort of shadow. Well, he's selling useless rocks and this brainwashing seminars to his followers, right? You let him go on like this, so many people end up unhappy.
All right.
Let's go and strip this wolf of his sheep's clothing. Hey. Guys, you notice how it's kind of quiet, man? Ain't got no dang music. You don't want sadness and tragedy in your life, do you? Pay me and I can save you. Give me your money, you'll suffer grave misfortune. You could even die. Did you know that everyone who has not given me money will eventually die? Really makes you think, doesn't it? Destiny can change?
Yeah.
You sure are naive. People really believe this holy stone will save them if the maiden predicts bad fortune. Even if it doesn't actually work, what does it matter if it makes them happy? People want to be deceived. Don't you see? They're all desperate to feel safe. That's a lie, man. Oh man, he's a dang goat. Shut up! Don't you get in the way of me giving sublime salvation to the masses! Okay, you know, this town's not big enough for two cults. There's already the sun god, alright? You sure you want to defy me? Misfortune will befall you. Bro, you're gonna get your ass slapped, probably. You're already charged? Now, normally you're weak to... Holy shit. Normally you're weak to light, which we don't have.
Show your might, Diego.
Yeah, get him, Diego. Oh, okay. Man got dunked on. I mean, I guess you are like a very outdated fight, but how could it be? Damn it, I'm lost. Maybe I'm naturally a loser, just a dumb country bumpkin. I was gonna join a vocational school when I first came to Tokyo, but ended up getting scammed. I spent all that money on what I thought was tuition. I was all alone, hopeless in the city. Police just laughed. Those ads are obvious scams. You were dumb enough to fall for them? But I vowed not to let myself get tricked like that again. I won't be a victim anymore. If it ever happened again, I'd be the one doing the deceiving. Does that make you happy? Well, I mean, it makes me rich, which makes me happy. So, yes it does, actually. I never really thought about it much. Guess when it comes right down to it, I really am just a dumb guy. Haha. Aiden's powers are real. That's why I brought her on. I'm the one guilty of lying, and I took advantage of the two of us happening to meet again. I'm one to apologize to her. Wow, I'm so sorry, Chi-chan. Mission accomplished. I don't know what we accomplished, but you're welcome. I wonder if Chi-chan is supposed to be Chihaya. What do you mean you wonder? Oh no, it's just some other lady actually. Either way, he seems to be a changed man. Alright, well, see ya. Joker, don't you know we have to get to the heart to deal with Maruki? What do you mean you don't care about that shit?
Oh.
What about our other targets, Joker? Don't you think we should do them? No? Okay. You're the boss.
Yeah.
If you wanted to agree with Marky, why didn't you just take his deal? Oh, for some reason you feel like you have to talk to this lady who scammed you? It's a point of personal pride? Yo, Sajmi?
Hey!
What?
I did also, after doing the Mariki ending, I'd kind of meant to do this, and I just had been lazy and hadn't done it, but I looked at the other, like, alternate endings.
Right
You know, the original Persona 5 ending from the base game, and then the bad ends. Really, there's not too much to say about them. I kind of, like, thought about watching them on camera, but I just kind of was, like, lazy, and then just ended up doing it, in between pauses, since I figured I'd at least, like, talk about them on screen, since this video we did the one ending, so there's a way to segue into it. The original Persona 5 ending, I mean, it's very similar, to the true ending in Royal. It's a little, like, there's some differences, like, towards the end, like the little post-credit sequence when Joker gets in the van instead of the train. I did kind of like Joker sticking his head through the van. That was kind of cool. Is Chihaya available? No? Okay, well, sorry, I didn't actually need that Sage. Then the bad endings, nothing really to say about them except for Sai is just a horrible lady. Just an awful person. Like the one bad end where if you, like, she basically is like, when you're in the interrogation room, she's like, if you don't take my deal, we'll kill you. And then when you take the deal, she calls you a little baby boy who probably can't even get it up because you're such a loser. And it's like, you're the one that was just saying, if we don't take your deal, you'll murder us. How can you, like, then get mad that we took the deal? God, I do not like her. At all. Because I still kind of believe she should be in prison. I know the answer. I know the answer. I'm very well cultured. I know all about the books. A real utopia. Just said that to trigger Akechi. That was the real reason we did Mariki's ending, just to see Akechi squirm, see him have to, like, be a good boy. I mean, we don't really need to pray for you because you're gonna level up regardless, but anything else worth mentioning? Then, I mean, you had, like, the regular bad end when you take Igor's thing. It was okay. I had evil Joker. Joker becomes the true sociopath that I've always known he was.
Yeah.
Okay, please be available, so I don't have to pause the video just yet. Oh, my young sister, I cry for you. Well, here's the secret, kid. You're gonna be crying for a long time because I am not gonna help you. Oh, no siree. No help for you. Feather change. Alright, we'll pause. Alright, she showed up the very next day. I assume I still have a fortune on me? Yes.
Oh.
What up? Been waiting for you. Can we talk? Of course. Sit down. I have so much to tell you. What are you gonna do? You gonna hang out?
Yes.
Please sit down. I'm like attacking my seat. You seem like way too eager. I feel like I'm gonna get pranked. I've been looking forward to seeing you. Wish I could say the same to you. The chairman turned himself in. It's even shown up on the news. I had no idea. I mean, that is true. I didn't know he turned himself in. I'm not lying. It's incredible, isn't it? It all happened so suddenly, too. He confessed all his crimes. The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent. Apparently, the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted that he was brainwashing all his members. Oh, and speaking of members, some of them said they stopped using the Holy Stones because of my advice. It was all the clients you sat in with.
Um...
You know, I never saw this as a possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. Almost like this curse that's followed me since the villagers called me a monster has passed. That's some good luck.
Yes!
That reminds me, my readings told me I would accomplish my objective with the aid of a trickster. I'm not sure what exactly that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. I just realized something. Remember how I told you how the chairman knew I was a runaway? I was wandering around the city with luggage on my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? I knew it. I know how fragile I was back then, but I'm still embarrassed to think I let myself believe he was a psychic. Well, I guess some men are just good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men? Nope. If only. Man, cult leader? That's a real gig right there, man. That's my dream job. The truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman I want to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. Are you interested in older women? Yeah, but not you.
No.
It's nothing. That question was a little sudden, huh? Sorry. If we have time to waste talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? Come on, you shouldn't be dating high schoolers, lady. Okay, you're not better than that, but like, what if you were? Triggers a fusion alarm, then raises alarm chance until the end of the day.
All right.
Okay.
But...
Even though the chairman turned himself in, there are still some things left unresolved. Most importantly, the other members of the ADP are still confused as to what exactly is going on. I need to set things straight. This is partially my fault right now. Or after all, right, the real battle starts now.
Oh.
Go, Joe! It's getting late. I should close up for today.
Goodbye.
I'm doing a lot of thinking. Wow, that's surprising. I'm only a country bumpkin who ran from her hometown. What can I really accomplish? Then I realized something. I could have easily ran away from the chairman like I did back then. But I didn't. I stood firm, and I think that's thanks to your influence. All your own will. Nonsense. I'm not that strong of a person. I only got this far because I had you at my side. In other words, I think this is all part of our fate. I'll do my best to give them hope. The same hope you gave me. I can't turn my back on the ADP members any longer. I hope you'll keep watching over me through it all. Till next time. I'll have you know, if you hadn't have scammed us, you could have been our waifu, but nope. We don't accept scammers.
Hey.
I mean, granted, you're also, like, not very interesting, but... At the same time, I'm biased against you from the start, because... I don't know. You stole my money, didn't give it back, never apologized, never show up, made me redo Shido's palace. Shido's palace and the start of Maruki's palace. I mean, you didn't really make me redo it. I chose to do it because I'm a slight crazy person. I am gonna pray for you. Pray that you give me my damn money back.
What do you want to do?
I'm saying, if she'd give me a refund, maybe we could be on a different circumstances.
Yo.
I mean, at least of all the, like, adult character romances, she seems to be the least egregious. I mean, I don't know what her stated age is supposed to be, and the stated age doesn't really matter. It's all made up at the end of the day. It's more like their general vibe, and she has the youngest vibe of the adult characters. Because, I mean, her stated age could be 14, and it, like, wouldn't really... You know, she could be 14 or 44, and because it doesn't really matter in anime land. But she presents more as like an early 20-year-old. Morgana, what the hell am I talking about? Please stop me before I get in trouble. See, I got guts for saying whatever the hell that was. Nope. Ooh ooh. All right, video over. What's up? And one thing we could do is, what's the movie theater playing? And what's the dang movie theater? What's the regular movie theater?
Rain is so annoying.
I know it is annoying. The way it's all wet.
Wow.
Finding BMO. I don't think did we ever actually watch this one on screen?
Well,
I know we looked at it, but I don't think we actually saw the movie.
well then.
I don't know. I don't speak bear, but I think
Is that Jose?
get in my mouth.
Actually, I think we did see this.
Eat us? It's
Yeah.
the honey on our butts, isn't it?
I remember
You
this.
gotta be kidding me! I don't want to be eaten by bears!
Like a great pair. It's always nice to see someone going the extra mile for a friend. Oh man, I don't want to be eaten by bears. That's what I've always been thinking about. How much I desire to not be eaten by bears.
Let's head back.
I don't know. Fun fact: Finding Nemo, one of the first movies I remember seeing in theaters. It wasn't the first movie I saw in theaters, but it's the first that I have like memory of, I believe. I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but like, I don't remember. I know I was like taken to movies as like a very small kid, but I just have no like memory of it. Okay, guess we're going to bed. Yeah, oh, we got 3 notes with some character who I don't know. Oh god, she finally showed back up. It's been like 12 in-game days. Or like 4, but it feels like 12. Things have been so strange lately. No matter whose fortune I'm reading, there's nothing but joy and good times. I hate that. I've made some more progress in the ADP case, so sit down so I can tell you all about it.
Yes.
Please, go ahead.
The thing is...
Also, by the way, I'm going on vacation for 3 weeks. Goodbye, you'll never finish my social link. So, I got all the members of the ADP together and gave them a big group apology. They didn't really believe what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually.
It's just...
It seems like the members from the executive class are still brainwashed. I'm in talks with a lawyer right now, though. We're going to get refunds and outpatient care for all of them. I'm going to give back all the money I made from selling Holy Stones too. Oh, but not you, of course. It's the least I can do to atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That's why I want you to accept this. Think of it not only as an apology, but as a sign of gratitude for helping me see the truth. Oh, it's too fucking late. It's too late! You needed to give me the refund at rank 3 when we were not best friends. Now that we're best friends, it's like, yeah, of course you'd repay me. I don't fucking... No, it's too late. Already made up my mind on you. The gesture is accepted, but not appreciated. Maiden, I'm so happy to see you.
What?
Oda-san, what are you all doing here? Apology you gave us all was made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to have you forced to say that stuff. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth, please.
No.
None of it was made up. You guys are just losers. Like, I don't know, get a fucking hobby, you weirdo. As for the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in those seminars was a lie. Promises of a great future, the power of the Holy Stones, the need for donations, all lies. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money even through times of financial stress? And beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Even I knew how horrible the ADP scheme was. So I had to come forward. That can't be true. Because if he was a cult leader, that means I got scammed. And I'm a smart person who doesn't get scammed, so obviously he was framed. And they didn't get got. They didn't boom me. I'm unboomable, okay? Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden? I don't know, man. Shut your mouth. Bro, you don't want the fucking smoke. Joker's got a knife on him, by the way. I don't know if this has ever been mentioned before. He carries a knife. Stop this. He has nothing to do with your situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks. You're gonna get upset with anyone, it should be me. But Maiden, this can't be happening. We must continue to place our trust in her. Please, Maiden, cleanse us of our misery. If you leave us now, we'll be fated to drown in sorrow. Look, the only way you can change is with your own convictions. Neither I nor one of those worthless stones will be able to help you. How are we supposed to avoid our fated misery? curse is upon us. Maiden, please. Will you shut your traps? I need y'all to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for once. Well, you're gonna be miserable or knots on your own damn shoulders. You don't need some divine power mumbo-jumbo to be changing your fate. Y'all got that strength in yourselves. Fortune telling can't hold a candle to honest to goodness willpower. And heck, even if things are bad now, I'll be fine so as long as you keep your heads up. Like Tupac said. Sorry about that. All the stress caused me to lapse into my country dialect. But I stand by what I said. Nothing will ever change if all you do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster, but I had the strength to reverse that fate. You want to control your future, that's all you need. Strength. Well, actually, Fortune. Strength is a bunch of kids. They're kind of weird. One of them's got a baton. Only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart. A heart? May not be the easiest thing to accomplish at first. After all, your willpower has been constantly suppressed by all those seminars and donations. I'm partially to blame for that.
I'm here with you.
That's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on. Maiden. No, I'm not your maiden anymore. I'm just Chihaya Mifune, the fortune teller who guides fate. If Yakoto-san and the others would be okay. I know how they feel though. They want to cling to the holy stones just as I clung to my role as the maiden. All any of us ever wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates. What if your fate was to be happy? Well, okay, whatever. Well, you know, fate can be changed. Right, I did it, so I'm sure Yakoto-san and the others would be able to as well. No matter how many times I have to try, I will talk to them until they understand. And when they realize the difficult truth, I will be there to help them recover. By selling them this holy stone. No one improved. It's made of sugar, not salt. Back at my village, people called me a monster. Here they revered me as the maiden. Even now my heart continues to wander, yet you somehow saw the real me. Not the maiden, not a monster, just Chihaya. So, thank you. Yeah, okay, whatever. Our social link is like, it's like, I mean, it's okay. It's like solid mid-tier.
Alright.
By the way, has anyone told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a strenuous ordeal. Oh, I got the bag? I'm out, fucking, I'm out. Alright, you never seeing me again. You're getting the preemptive deleting of the contact information? There's actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you come to see me? It's not, is it? I should choose my words carefully. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I like having my fortune read. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I suppose I was feeling a bit self-conscious. That's the tower in the reverse position.
But
Or the moon in the reverse. Basically, bad shit has happened to you. You should have seen that coming. There's nothing better than knowing my readings helping others. Please come have your fortune read as often as you like. After all, we'll forever be joined in our quest to oppose fate.
well then.
Anyway, I should be going.
Until next time.
Sorry for calling so soon. I know we just saw each other, but I'm desperate. And, I mean, you know, yeah, I'm kind of slumming it by trying to, like, date high schoolers, but, well, you know, it's been a while, and, you know, they're generally, like, more easily impressionable, and there's something I really wanted to tell you. You're the reason I managed to talk to Yakoto-san and everyone. I plan on doing all I can to support everyone at the ADP for a while. If you're in any trouble, feel free to stop by for a consultation anytime. I want one of those stones. You want a holy stone? Come on, enough of the jokes, mister. Still got loads of problems, but I'm gonna work hard and we'll solve them all one by one. After all, I'm Chihaya Mifune, a fortune teller and an emissary of fate. I guess I sounded a little too full of myself just then. Maybe I'm not a monster or a maiden, I'm just Chihaya. So if you're ever in trouble, remember, you can always come to me, okay? Good night and sweet dreams. Nah, we don't dream tonight. So you're available Thursdays and Sundays, right? Is that your thing? Is that like your vibe? Okay. Holy shit, it's foretold! It's foretold! We got Chihaya the night after. Our sweet dreams. Wait, I didn't get any bonus points? What the hell? I thought if you had a dream about someone, you got bonus points with them. This is bullshit. You had me unpause the video for nothing? Man, I know it's a damn snake. You think I need to read the question? I see the image. I know, snake. Or a tentacle.
Hey.
This game is all about the tentacles for some reason. I don't know, some sort of freak up at Atlas. I mean, we could just go straight home. We don't really need to pray, but I guess just in case. Just in case. Is it Saturdays? Oh my god, you're such a bad lady! You're such a bad person! Why are you so bad? I guess it is Sundays. I think that's what I said.
Oh.
I knew it was one of the... It was definitely one of the days that ends in Y. I knew that was the next time she was available. I just wasn't sure which one. I don't know, we're just gonna do it at this
Well,
point.
then, what are your thoughts?
This is probably, you know, when he's clicked on this video, it's like, why the hell did it take him an hour and like 20 minutes to do the social link? Well, this is why. Got sidetracked talking about random shit. Ended up spending 20 minutes beating the game. You know, just casual stuff. Like, I think the start of this video was like a week ago. Like, when I recorded the first section, I'm pretty sure it was like a week ago.
Well,
This is like the longest one video has ever taken to record. I'm pretty sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The final save? What up? Things have been so strange lately. There's something I'd like to ask you. Please have a seat. Gonna hang out, and this is when you ghost her.
Yes.
Please sit down.
The members seem to be doing well now. I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful.
I mean, it's been like 4 days since they were like in complete distress.
That goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
You've changed.
That's very true. All I used to say before was that they were going to face misfortune. I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result, but I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it.
Also, if someone's gonna like not be your friend because you read them a bad fortune, they're not a good person and you don't want to be their friend. So that's probably a bullet dodged.
I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
I mean, it's never too late. I don't necessarily, I don't know. I feel like that's like a tie that you should feel okay cutting. That's kind of like cringe behavior.
You're right. Oh, could this be? Ah! The power of conviction is amazing. Her fate and mine are connected. I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden. I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
You know, you got, I support you, because I'm not gonna lie and say you have strong convictions.
Thank you. Now, It's your turn to speak.
Also, say the lines. Say the lines so that Sumeria can be activated and come hunt you down.
What would your
About
conviction
fate is what
be
you make.
as a phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune telling to find out.
You know,
your
I had to
true
throw
identity.
in one last Sumeria is the Terminator joke before the Let's Play ends.
I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world.
What? No.
It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me.
I wonder if you're right.
Well, you may interpret the cards however you like. But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine. Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear.
No, we're gonna slap Marky's ass.
The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
That's not a problem.
You're right. You have the power to alter fate.
We're gonna let Marky win in this timeline anyway, because Joker's gonna disappear into the, you know, ether after tonight.
Besides,
Never to be seen again.
I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
That's reassuring. Feel a strong bond.
I am thou.
We'll let this play out in all the dialogue. One last time. Overall, pretty good.
Thy bond shall
Not my
become the
favorite,
wings of
not the
rebellion
worst.
and break the yoke of thy
I
heart.
don't even, what is the worst social link?
Thou hast awakened
I mean, really,
the
none of the
ultimate
social links were
secret of
bad.
fortune,
Like,
granting
the
thee
overall quality
infinite
is
power.
pretty high, I would say. Like, even just, like, off the top of my head, if I had to, like, single one out as being, like, trash, I can't really think of one. Allows you to clearly understand what other people are thinking. Oh, does that maybe tell you what option to select during social link stuff?
All right. All right.
You didn't like tell me what it does. Okay, there it goes. May change the color of certain dialogue options when you spend time with confidants. Okay, well, the highlighted option will improve your relationship with the confidant. However, remember that some answers may still change the nature of relationships, so choose carefully. Because it's like, yeah, if you pick the romantic one, yeah, it'll make you get notes, but you'll be locked into that.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity. Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster. It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together. You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
Also, depending on what point in the game, one of these cards is a murderer.
The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please, visit again sometime. Goodbye!
Nope. Sorry, I'm not gonna lead you on, lady. Went to the fishing pond. There was fish in the pond. I know. Crazy. What are they gonna think of next? Well, there we go. It's finally over. This is not actually gonna be the last bonus video because this is gonna go up before the Jose video. I think that's the plan. That'll be the last one we do. Convenience store bag.
Wow.
There's so many snacks in here. It kind of makes me want to go back to that extravagant buffet. Oh man, good times. Remember the beans? Remember the beans? Hey, remember the beans, lady? Oh, you don't know anything about the dang beans? Well, missing out. Missing out. Who's the worst socially? Probably fucking Igor. I mean, Igor doesn't count. Yeah, none of these are bad. They're all like mid at worst. I'm not gonna say which one I think is the worst, because I do still want to do a tier list video, so I'll leave it as a slight surprise, but none of these are bad. I mean, the weakest is probably like Igor or Morgana because they're story based, but I feel like that's also like not fair. I mean, I guess technically Size is the worst because she's awful. She's just like she doesn't even like, she doesn't get punished. She should be in prison. She rigged people's sentences. And then she like threatened to kill us with the long arm of the law. What the hell? But alright. I'm ExtraCheesy87. Stay tuned for the last bonus video. And bye, guys.